Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Bassard Arena for this big matchup in the A pool of this 2015 World Ball Hockey Championships, brought to you by the ISBHF, the real deal. Team Czech Republic, defending world silver medalists, tangling with Team Greece. And looking at my notes here in the rosters for both of these games, folks, I'm not even going to try with some of these names. They are definitely not Newfoundland friendly for this announcer. We'll do our best to bring the call to you and let you enjoy at home. Hope you're watching us online. Feel free to get a hold of me via Twitter if you want to give a shout out to one of the players on one of these teams or give me your thoughts on the game. You can get me on Twitter at StevePowerNL. Team Greece here early in the game get the first offensive opportunity. And Czech Republic goaltender number 1, Jan Jurotka, has to smother up. In the starting in goal for Greece is Vretis Ioannis, number 30 for Team Greece. So, Czech Republic and Greece, a pretty good history between two of these teams. Czech's probably the favorite going in, but from what I hear, the Greek team just gives the Czechs the fits in these games and should be very, very tough. Game going forward. Decent crowd here on hand coming out as the A-Pool game, certainly high skilled players, and the players here at this 2015 World Championships, unbelievable caliber of play. And certainly at this event, this is where you come to see the best ball hockey in the world. There's no doubt about it. Zug, Switzerland, our host site. Fantastic job by the host committee and the ISBHF and the atmosphere and everything going around. If you happen to be in the area and you get a chance, you'll be remiss not to come down and take in some of this atmosphere in the event itself. Face-off is going to be in Team Greece territory to the left of Ioannis. From the draw, Greece win the face-off, move the ball around the net to Chris Manos. Manos looking for a long lead pass. Ball gets through, but misses the Greek forward. Goaltender Jurotka decides he's going to stop down on that one and hold things up. $1:26 into this first period. No score. Team Greece should be noticed through the Barbas clan. We've got Jesse Barbas, Michael Barbas, Joshua Barbas, Joseph Barbas, and the patriarch Paul Barbas, all members of the same family. Team Greece. And it's going to be a wonder if we'll see the coach throw all 5 on the floor at one time. I know General Manager John Constisis was talking about doing that today. You might see it at some point in this event. Don't think they'll throw them on just for fun against the Czechs, though, as the Czech Republic, a ball hockey power indeed. Face-off is going to be in Czech territory. Left of the goaltender. And still getting people checking in from Team Haiti today. Team Haiti probably starting to become a little bit of a darling of this tournament. Only one game in. People saying hello to Team Haiti and wishing them best of luck. Especially Andy Pressoir. Thanks for checking in. And here we go. Little bit of a feeling out process. You got to think between two of these teams, even at the elite level of ball hockey, just like in the National Hockey League. You got to feel each other out and get the rhythm for the game. First game of the tournament for both squads. And a number of players need to get used to the arena and the atmosphere and all around. Here's a shot from the point. That drive is blocked in front of the net by a Greek defenseman. Big shot there off the stick of Jan Perota. Ball comes down. No flooring on the play. Great hustle by the Greek forechecker. Here's a chance out front. Shot right on. And Jurotka had to be careful with that one. Here's a drive from the point. That one goes high and wide. Team Greece look quick here in the early going. Ball comes around the net. It's Pistakoulas. Pistakoulas on his forehand. One shot blocked. Second shot blocked again by the Czech defenseman. Ball comes out in the neutral zone, kept in. Here's a drive. That one gets through. Goaltender Johnny on the spot for that one. Goalie comes across, and the net is knocked off its moorings. Good pressure here by the Greeks. 2:57 into the first period. Face-off is going to be to Jaraka's right. And folks, I don't mind you checking in at all to let me know correct pronunciation. I will not be offended whatsoever. For those of you out there that may know me, you'll know I'm not offended very easily anyway. Team Greece gained the blue line right away, swallowed by the back-checking pressure from the Czech Republic. Czechs get the ball out into the neutral zone. Greece has to go back and retreat and make some line changes. Are the Greeks. Team Greece in their traditional blue. Czech Republic, white with red and blue trim. Czechs backhand the ball down into the corner. That was Jan Bukovsky. Bukovsky, one of the more offensive players here indeed for the Czech Republic. Physical play showing early on. Neither team wants to give any quarter here and trying to establish some kind of dominance early in the game. Team Greece set up shop behind the net. Czechs not interested in forechecking whatsoever into more of a trapping defensive setup. Team Greece tries to make the zone a little bigger. Long pass intercepted at the red line by the Czechs. Czech Republic put the ball down low. Good battle down low behind the net. Greece now. Outlet pass. Finds a man. Here's a long lead pass for Barbas. Barbas is in all alone. Big save there by Jaraka as Barbas was sent in on a beautiful feed. He thought he had Jaraka beaten at the last moment. The big Czech goaltender got his foot out and kept the Greeks off the board. So first great chance of the game goes to Team Greece, but Jan Soroka, real nice save there as Josh Barbas got sent in all alone for the Greeks. 4:43 into the first period, no score. Czech Republic and Team Greece. From the draw, Czechs take control. Set up shop behind the net. Take their time, long lead pass into the neutral zone. Touched off the stick of Stepanek to Martin Spacek. Spacek gives chase down low. Ball comes out. Here's a drive there by the Czech defenseman. And we've got a whistle blown there. I believe it hit the goaltender in the mask, so the play is blown dead. And the shot came hot off the stick of Mikhail Slanik from the Czech Republic, assistant captain for the Czech team. He just fired a rocket that Vredesionis took off the mask. Face-off will be to his left. Czech Republic with their first shot on goal for the game. Here's Joe Barbas. Joseph Barbas. He takes his time. Czechs once again willing to sit back and wait for the Greeks to make an errant pass and hopefully jump on the opportunity. Certainly a different style in the North American versus European game for sure. Here come the Czechs. Long lead pass. Czech Republic with numbers in the neutral zone. Gain the blue line, put it in deep. And giving chase is Radim Stepanek for the Czechs. Ball comes back to the point. Long shot gets deflected into the corner. Czech Republic maintain possession. Team Czech Republic now. Ball comes out to the blue line, and the Greeks manage to clear the zone. They're going to make some changes. No flooring on the play. And the big Czech Republic defenseman, Thomas Kudela, one of the stars for this Czech team back in 2013, steps up for his squad. Here's Barbas. Barbas, lead pass up the middle. It's going to be stopped in the neutral zone by Kudela. He hammers it back low. Andre looks back to the point. Big drive there. That misses on the short side. The Czech Republic player barrels into the goaltender. Greek defenseman. Ask him what that's about. Goalie's none the worse for wear, though. Everything's okay. Face-off will probably still be inside. And yes, indeed, it will be to Ioannis left side. Czech Republic now getting some pressure, starting to find their legs in this game. 6:24 into the first period. No score. Czechs and Greece. Stepping in the face-off is Daniel Neidzel for the Czech Republic. He faces off against Peter Kavaranis of Greece. New centerman comes in. Official didn't like the way that face-off went down, and Team Greece, none the worse for wear. They win the face-off, put it behind the net for Chris Manos. Manos. Cross floor pass. Greeks trying to figure out a way to get her by this Czech trap. Not having much luck yet, as the Czech Republic just seem to be swallowing the ball up in the neutral zone. Greeks having trouble beating it. Back to the point. Here's a wrist shot. That one's blocked. Still stays in the offensive zone. Ball gets rattled around the net. Little bump there by the Czech defenseman. Official looks the other way. No interference call there. Ball gets cleared down the floor. Going to be a flooring call, and the Czech defenseman gingerly chased that one back. Flooring's the call. 7:10 gone the first period. No score. Czech Republic and Greece. Digging in now, face-off is going to be in Greek territory to the right of the goaltender. From the draw. Greece maintain possession. Once again, the Czechs fall back into sort of almost looks like a 2-1-2. Very passive forecheck. And they stick to the system, so the Greek defenseman says, hey, if you're not going to come get me, I'll just run it out myself. Number 5, Ioannis Adamu for Greece. Comes up, now he's going to go back to his defensive position. Cross floor pass, looking for the Greek forward streaking in. Couldn't quite get there, and the Czech Republic have a chance to clear. Good back pressure there as Greece managed to keep the ball in momentarily, but now the Czechs have a chance to clear. Very quick pace of this game. Both teams highly, highly skilled. Team Greece, chance to clear, in a little trouble there. Here's a turnover, chance for the Czechs coming in, and Ioannis gonna come out and hold on to that one, covered up. Can't be lackadaisical at your own blue line. The Czechs are ready to pounce. No score still, 8:04 gone in the first period. Jonathan Roy checking in. Jonathan, I hope it's Roy, or it could be Wah. You let me know. Ask him where you can see the Team Canada roster. I believe Canada did submit their roster, Jonathan, about 30 minutes ago, so I would give the folks some time from the ISBHF to input it. I'm willing to bet within the hour it'll be up. I know Canada plays their first game. I believe it's tomorrow. Pretty good chance that roster will be up sometime today. If you want to direct message me, I'll see what I can do for you if I can pull it out for you. Here's a shot by the Czechs. Just goes wide. Play continues. Czech Republic really starting to establish some offensive presence here now. Here's a pass. Shot by number 99. Looking for the tip there. Real sneaky little shot there by the Czech Republic player Mikhail Pruka. Wholesale changes being made by both teams now. Czechs will settle things down. Ball's moved up into the neutral zone. Greek player makes an interception. He's just going to hammer it back behind the net. Big number 22, Radek Sukup for the Czechs, goes back and gives chase. There's a chance here now. The Czechs will clear the zone. Ball's going to get by everyone. Go all the way down for flooring. And you can just tell the skill here in this, by far the most skilled players we've seen in this tournament so far on these two teams. Not much room to move, though. Good, solid defensive hockey. 9:15 gone into the first period. And no score. Not a whole lot of shots on net yet either, except for the brilliant chance from the Greek team. From the draw, Czech Republic come away with the ball. Good run here by the Czech forward number 13, but offsides is the call at the line. Stepanek carried the ball all the way up from his own end. One of his teammates just couldn't wait and went offside. Good call by the official there at the blue line. So face-off going to be just in front of the Greek bench. Here's Stepanek coming in all alone. Shot. That one whistles wide. A lot of nice little, I guess it depends what team you're a fan of, a lot of picks and screens a la basketball being thrown out there. The Czechs are masters of it. Greeks falling victim early, getting sort of picked out of position a little bit early on in this game. Definitely an adjustment will have to be made. Team Greece move the ball up the wall in the neutral zone. Czechs once again right there, putting pressure on them in the neutral zone. Czech Republic now caused the turnover. They take control. Long shot lifted gingerly to the corner. Czechs looking for a second opportunity. Greece with a chance to clear, and they come away and do so. Team Greece most times looking to seem to have success beating the trap by just running it. Whoa, and there was a Greek player upended there. Referee deemed that he just lost his footing on a little bump. He's none the worse for wear. Barbas throws it out front, and it found a white jersey instead of the blue we hoped for. Czechs come away with it. Here's Team Greece now. Here's a chance at the blue line. Greeks looking to get a shot there. Nice defense by the Czech Republic. Greece, possession down low. That shot's deflected wide. And now we've got, it looks like the referee is going to be calling a penalty. I think he's going to peg both players on both teams as he points to both of them. Little too physical in front of net between forward and defenseman battling for position. Both players are going to go to the box. We'll still be 5 aside. Getting ready to drop the ball again. So in the neutral zone, we'll have a face-off. Team Greece win the draw. Shot right on. Goaltender's going to leave that for the Czech defenseman. He's bodied off the ball. Referees' whistles are in the pocket here. Certainly seems like at the elite level, they're going to let the teams play a little. Here's the Czechs, 3-on-2. Nice move there. Number 86 walks around. And as I talk about the whistle in the pocket, we're going to have a hooking call as Martin Kucek made a lovely move there around the Greek defenseman. Number 39, Daniel Novus, and Novus had no choice but put the stick on him. Novus is going to go for hooking, and the Czech Republic going to get the first opportunity on the power play, and that's what you would call, folks, a good penalty. A great move by the Czech forward. He would have been in all alone. Novus had pretty much no choice. Face off, one by the Czech. Shot right on, shoot, scores! As Jan Prihoda really walked into that one and beat Jonas clean right off the face-off, and the Czech power play, 4 seconds in, strike off the one face-off with a bomb from the point, and I can't blame the goaltender on that one. I don't think he saw it, and folks, frankly, if he did see it, that shot was a rocket. So the Czech Republic draw first blood on a drive from the point, power play goal, 1-0 Czech Republic. Little delay here, I guess, just trying to make sure the goal and the assist is credited correctly. Both players still in the box down there. Actually, the wrong penalty came off the clock. That's what it is. Not quite sure why they show the penalties on the clock for, I guess they're not time penalties. Both players in the box still have to wait for a whistle to come out. Teams are playing 5 aside. Coincidental minors. Don't put your team in disadvantage. So anyway, all things are in order again. Face-off is going to be at center after the Czech Republic. Break the ice and dent the twine. Chance there. Flooring is waved off by the back official. Czechs have to go back and get the ball. Chance to come again. Good defensive presence by the Czech under the forechecking pressure of the Greeks. Team Greece much more stronger on the forecheck than the Czech Republic. Here's a great pass there by the diving Czech player, number 10, Thomas Robel. Czech Republic now starting to mount some offensive pressure indeed. Robel down low. He bumps into his man on the Greek team. I thought that Greek defenseman just died. He got pasted into the boards. Maybe oversold it a little. The official wasn't buying. Team Czech Republic. Good pressure. Back to the point. Here's a shot. That's blocked. Another shot from the middle. Gets deflected. It's high off the glass. Czechs now, they're easily their best shift of the period. Here's a long drive. Fires it on the other side. I think that ball hit off the net, and the whistle goes. Yes, indeed, hit off the netting. 2 minutes, 37 seconds left to go in this first period. Czech Republic 1, Greece no score. Watching coverage of the 2015 ISBHF World Ball Hockey Championships live from Zug, Switzerland. Best ball hockey players in the world here this week. This is indeed the real deal. Face-off is going to be to the left of Ioannis. Referee once again talking to the timekeeper, making sure things are all in order. Seem to be ready to go. From the draw, won by the Greeks. Ball chipped up the wall. Czech defenseman comes in to make sure it stays in. Battle for it along the wall. Stepanek, he comes away, leaves it for his teammate. Benedict for Stepanek. Stepanek down low for Spacek now. Spacek on the half wall, finds Benedict. Comes back to the point. Here's a drive from the point. Nice save there by Ioannis. He'll stop that one all day long. He saw it the whole way. And the Czechs went hard to the net looking for a rebound. None to be found on that play. Great shift there by the line of Stepanek, Spacek, and Benedict for the Czech Republic. Daniel Neitzel now going to step in for the face-off. He can't take that one away. And Barbas moves the ball down for the Greeks. Goes a little too far. Flooring's going to be the call. And it'll get brought back all the way. Both penalized players now back on the floor. Teams at even strength anyway, but now with full squads. Face off to the right of the Greek goalie. Won cleanly by Team Czech Republic, but the defenseman couldn't quite keep the ball in. Ball comes to the blue line. Great active stick there by the Czech player. Shot right on. And Ioannis drops down to take that one. Little extra hack at it by the Czech player, number 24. And the Greek defenseman letting them know that's not appreciated. Referees having a little chat with the players now. Tell them to keep their emotions in check. Face-off will be in the Greek territory to the left of their goaltender. Heidzel steps in, loses the draw. Team Greece, chance to clear. Here's Joseph Barbas now. Barbas looking up the middle momentarily, trying to shake his Czech forechecker. Czech Republic all of a sudden change it up, go very aggressive on the forecheck. And they steal the ball once again. Throwing a couple of different looks here at this Greek team. Here's a chance for Neitzel. Neitzel can't quite pull the trigger. He's going to hold it on. Puts it back to the point for Kudela. Kudela, shot, that gets through. That was a dangerous one there. And the Greeks finally get a chance and come away with it. Team Greece put the ball deep into Czech territory. Behind the net. Czech defenseman gets there first. He puts it around the wall. Neitzel picks it up. Knocks it back for Slanik. Mikhail Slanik. He leaves it for Kudela. Long pass up the boards. Great break out there by the Czech Republic. Jan Bukovsky. Pass into slot. Shot right on. But Bukovsky goes up and he comes down hard in the collision there with a Greece player. Czech Republic maintain possession. Team Czech shoots. Oh, what a beautiful goal. A set play there by the Czech Republic. It was number 70, Lukas Hudacek, just threw the ball to the net, and as he was going there, I believe it might have been number, I'm not quite sure. I believe it was number 87, Jan Billy, or 89, Jan Billy going through, and he just got a stick on it. We'll get the official announcement in a second, but what a beautiful goal. Jonas had absolutely no chance on that one. And the Czech Republic showing they're not to be fooled around with. Certainly a force to be reckoned with at this year's World Championship. Czech Republic 2, Greece no score. Real good, strong start for the Greece. But the Czechs in the last half of this period have certainly turned it on. Here comes the Czechs once again. Shot right on. That one's deflected aside by Ioannis. Ball's over on the side. Czech Republic now. Here's a long drive. That one misses high and wide. Race to it, the Greek forward, a Czech defenseman. That's won by the Greeks. Ball's chance to come out now. Barbas moves the ball to the blue line. Here's a chance for the Greeks. Nistas. George Nistas winds, fires, and that one's blocked by the Czech defenseman. Ball comes all the way back down into Greek territory. Defenseman, first guy there for the Greeks. Long lead pass intercepted once again by the Czech Republic forward. Shot, and at the end of the first period, Team Czech Republic 2, Team Greece no score. You're watching coverage of the 2015 ISBHF World Ball Hockey Championships from Zug, Switzerland, the real deal. So once again, doesn't take the Czech Republic long, and they strike on the power play. 3-0, Czech Republic. Greeks now right to the attack right away after the penalty kill. Team Greece kept to the outside so far. Here come the Czechs once again. Here's Spacek. Spacek finds Stepanek. Stepanek gets a step around the defenseman. Can't quite bring it to the net. Good play there by the Greek defenseman, Tavares. Spacek down low. Spacek just spins away from one Czech, looking for something to open up. Good coverage here by Team Greece. Greeks doing a good job. They pin the ball along the wall. Great man-to-man coverage. Good battle going on in front. Stepanek, ball to the point. That pass is a little bit errant. And once again, don't know if it was a bad pass or just great coverage there by the Greeks. Penalty coming up here to Team Greece as one of their players took a healthy run at the Czech player on the boards, and Greeks starting to get a little bit frustrated here. Goaltender pulled, extra player on the attack. The whistle goes, and we will have a Czech power play once again. And this penalty is going to go to number 27, Michael Barbas. He's going to go for body contact. I'm assuming that's the call. See what the official is from the official. Charging. Well, same thing, really, just with a little more oomph, so to say. So, Czech Republic on the power play, 3:25 into the second period. And folks, I don't know a lot about this, but I tell you what, I know this much. The Czechs will not let up. They're going to keep going till they hear the buzzer. Here's a chance there, shot right on. Nice save there by Ioannis. And he holds on. Ball goes to the corner. Heidzel back for Kadela. Down for Heidzel. Heinzel back for Kadela. Kadela, long drive. That one's blocked in front. Chance for Greece to clear, and they do so. And that was Paul Barbas, the wily veteran, gets the ball down the floor. Czechs come up to the line, get it again. Czech Republic gains the line, back to the point, shot. Big block there by Barbas in front. And that'll get cleared down the floor. Czechs going to make some changes here, send out another power play unit. Coming up to the halfway point of this, the Czech Republic's third power play of the game. Settle down Ruzicka. Puck put back to the point. Finds the stick of Priota. Over for Pruka. Back for Priota. Priota takes a shot. Good net front presence there by the Czech Republic. Ioannis drops down, holds that one on. 54 seconds left to go here in the first period. 3-0. Czech Republic lead Greece in Pool A play in this 2015 ISBHF World Ball Hockey Championships. Best ball hockey players in the world, for the most part, are here in Zug, Switzerland, representing their countries with pride, passion, and honor. 4:31 gone into this second period. Czechs over the Greeks by a score of 3-0 so far. Czechs now going to come up and take the blue line himself, wrap the ball around. Nice play by Vredis. He noticed to stop that and give the Greeks a chance to clear. Good battle along the wall, and it's won by Pruka of the Czech Republic. Pruka gets the puck back, ball back to the point, work down low. Neitzel back for Priota. Priota playing some catch there on the other side. Priota elects to throw one in the front. Good battle there. Czech Republic take over. Ruzicka down low on the power play. Here's a chance to be cleared for Greece. Can't quite get it out though. Ball comes around the other side. Team Czech Republic, great pressure here is Priota. Long shot, here's a rebound. Cross feed, pass, big save there by Vredis as he came across and shut the door. And big number 10 there for the Czech Republic, number 70, Hujek. His eyes were as big as marbles. He thought he had one. Czechs throwing the ball around like they own it here. Power play is over. Teams at even strength. The Greek team needs a change desperately. Czechs actually making changes here while the ball is in the Greek zone. Czech Republic now with some fresh legs on. This could spell trouble for the Greeks. Here's a chance here. Ball comes to the net. On the backhand shot. Doesn't get through. It's blocked. Greece with a chance to clear, and they fired into the bench. And a much-needed line change comes for Team Greece. 6:13 gone into the second period. Czech Republic stymied in that power play. 2 for 3 on the power play. 3-0 Czechs lead Greece. Play continues now. Czechs establish some pressure now. Here's a chance for the Greeks to come away. Here's a chance, number 42 in all alone. Team Greece shot right on. And number 42 was upended. Emmanuel Arkalis. But he left the ball, and Jesse Barbas managed to come in and get a good scoring opportunity there for the Greeks. But Jan Juroka, Johnny on the spot, shut the door. Czech player having a problem with some equipment, has to leave the floor, so they're going to send out another one of his mates. Officials making sure changes are done in a proper and timely fashion here. Almost reaching the halfway point of this second period. Team Czech Republic leading Team Greece by a score of 3-0. Face-off is going to be in the Czech territory. George Nistis steps in for Greece. From the draw. Scramble. Right off the face-off, Czech Republic, chance to clear. They do so. Paul goes all the way down the floor. Going to get all the way down. And once again, it crossed the red line. It looked like a flooring call, but I tell you what, the Greek player, he sort of took his foot off the gas pedal there in the last 40 feet. Can't blame him. That's a gamely play. Veteran move by the Greek defenseman. Flooring's the call. Face-off in the Czech Republic territory to the left of goaltender Jan Soraka. So Nistis is going to step in again. He wins it cleanly this time. Ball back to the point. Greece Throws it down behind the net. Piskoulis. He operates down low for Team Greece. Barbas gives chase. Trying to get a shot away. Here's a chance for the Greeks out front. Barbas shoots, scores! And the Greeks are right back in it. As number 88, Joshua Barbas, got the ball on his stick in the slot area. And you know something? Most times they'd fire it right away, but Barbas with the goal scorer's touch, he just waited that one partial section, found the weakness in the goaltender. Goaltender probably overplayed a little, and Barbas just slid it in the far side. And you can tell the Greek bench really needed that one. They're up on the bench now, 3-1. Greeks answer back. Czech Republic now, right from the draw, looking to come back to the offense. Here the Czechs establishing down low. Number 24 leaves it out for Nigel. Nigel shot, that one misses on the short side. Another shot right on by the Czechs. Good battle down low for position in front of the net. Here's a chance here, wrist shot from high in the point. Can't get there, and Greece will have a chance to come away with it. No flooring called. And the Greek forward just runs right past the Czech defenseman. Czech defenseman let him get the ball. And sure enough, Team Greece comes away. Here's a chance, walking out, shot. Big save there by Soraka, and Team Greece almost got to within one. And you got to think, if he had to score there, the Czech coach would have definitely had a word with that defenseman who let the Greek player get the ball. Here's Barbas. He's going to wrap it around the boards. Kept in by Priota. Priota puts the ball down low for Lukes. Lukes moves it over, and there's a number 24, folks. I can't find him in my lineup sheet, so I apologize. Team Greece with a chance to come away. Jesse Barbas. He takes a hit on the boards. His helmet flies off. The Czech Republic keep coming up the floor. Shot right on. Big drive there into the breadbasket of Ioannis. Number 70 for the Czechs in the slot. Elects to go back to the point. Here's another drive. That one's deflected down low. Lucas Hudesic. Couple of chances to shoot. Elected to pass. Back to the point. Czech Republic certainly used their points probably better than most teams in this tournament. Barbas is upended. Falls on the ball. And we'll get a whistle. 9:26 gone in this second period. Team Czech Republic 3, Team Greece 1. A-pool action from the 2015 ISBHF World Ball Hockey Championships. From the draw, battle down low. Very physical play here. Easily the most physical game we've seen in this arena on this day for sure. Nice play there by the Greek forward. He just gloved the ball high in the air to himself and gave chase. Team Greece now in the offensive zone, looking to get the ball to the net. Long shot, that one misses on the short side. Chance for the Czech Republic to clear, and they do so. Ball chipped all the way down. No flooring going to be called on the play, and the Greeks come back for possession. Team Greece now, they've got a guy in behind. Grigas was there. No one saw him. He was ready to be off to the races. Greek player upended, looking for a call. None to be had. And the Czechs move the ball. Spacek, Martin Spacek gives chase down low. He takes out Emmanuel Arkelis. Arkelis fighting for it along the wall. Can't get the ball out. Play continues. Great battle there. Big number 33 for the Czech Republic. What an individual effort by Yuri Benedict. Benedict gets the shot. Doesn't go anywhere. Ball comes all the way down to the Czech goalie. Had to be careful there. There's a great run there by the Greek forward, Peter Kavanaris. Ball comes out. The game starting to open up a little bit here. And you got to think that might favor the Greeks. Ball down low, good battle for it along the boards. Big Greek defenseman. He wins the day. Here's Neitzel. Neitzel shot, rebound. Here's a chance. What a save by Ioannis as he makes a brilliant save there. That's his second or third one of the game. And I think the Czech player is going to get a penalty for slashing. Ioannis made a great save. And the Czech player number 13, Radim Stepanek, is going to go to the box. So I don't know what's worse there, that you just got absolutely robbed by the goaltender, or you got to go to the box and sit down and think about it for 2 minutes. Anyway, Team Greece, let's see if they can feed off that one. Czech Republic robbed on a glorious scoring chance, and now Greece going to go to the power play within a matter of 2 seconds. 4:41 left to play in this second period. Greece find themselves down 3-1, but on the power play here. So, if Team Greece can come back in this one, we'll certainly know what the turning point was. That save there. From the draw. Greece control, settle things down, looking for something to open up. Czechs playing a very, very small box there. Points wide open. Let's see where it goes. Now it does indeed go back to the point. Here's a shot. That's blocked in front by a Greek player. Short side, chance for the Czechs to clear, and they do so. Great play there by Jan Perota to get the ball down the floor. Here's Nistis. Nistis decides to put a soft, high dump into the corner. Oh, the Greek player there took quite a hit, for lack of a better term, from the Czech defender. This game very physical once again. Redis Inonis moves the ball out. That one's going to go all the way down the floor. Just missed the Greek player at the blue line. Going to come back for flooring. And about halfway through this penalty, not a shot on goal yet for the Greece. Looking dangerous, though. Team Greece down by a score, 3-1. Face-off going to be to the right of Redis in the Greek net. You got to think the Greeks would absolutely love to get within one here in the late stages of this second period. Team Greece come up, they gain the blue line. Czechs pressure the ball right away. Czech Republic now killing some precious time off the clock. Chance to rag that ball down low, and they do so. Greeks forced to go in and put 2 or 3 guys on the ball. Away come Team Greece. Greeks in the neutral zone with some speed. Elect to dump the ball in. Got to get to it first, though, and they do. Nice run there by the Greek forward. Ball comes back to the point for Barbas. Barbas moves it across. Shot right on. Nice pad save. Big rebound kicked out there, but luckily for the Czechs, it went to their player. Ball just comes outside the blue line, and away come the Czech Republic. Here's a chance for Jan Bili. He comes down, he elects to just hold on to the ball and settle things down, and that's going to do it for the Greek power play. Czechs have killed it off. Bili content to stand up in his own end. I tell you what, he's standing up with his feet over the ball there. Good thing this game isn't too rough yet, because that's a way to get your legs hurt. 1:49 left to go here in this second period. Face-off is going to be outside of Greek territory as the referee rules that Bili just caused the whistle. Face-off will move outside. Czech Republic lead 3-1. Here's a long shot by the Czech Republic. That one steered aside easily. Team Czech Republic give chase. Andre Lux. Lux puts the ball down low. Czechs with a great job on the cycle. Comes back to the point. Here's a shot by Prutka. Misses on the back of the net. Stays there. We've got a whistle blown. Looks like the net, it's off its moorings. Official blows it down. Face-off will stay inside. .128 left to go in this second period. Czechs up by a couple. From the draw, won cleanly by the Greeks. Barbas, he chips the ball off the wall. That one's going to go out. Never hit a stick, went out cleanly, so the face-off will stay inside Greek territory. Neitzel steps in for the face-off, and Cavanaris steps in for Greece. From the draw, ball just funnels through to the goaltender. He's going to drop down and cover that one up. No one else around, but he safely covers it up. And this game is slowed down to a snail's pace, folks. I think we've had 4 whistles in about 9 seconds. So at this rate, maybe we'll have this the World Junior Ice Hockey Championships at Christmas time. From the draw, here's a battle for through. Greece with a chance to clear. Team Greece got some numbers in the neutral zone. Nice play by Pruka to get back for the Czech Republic. Here's the Czechs. Wrist shot, long wrist shot. That was a tricky one. Had a little bit of zip on it as well. Heidzel down low. Neitzel steps out. That's Lucas Hudasek. Hudasek throws it out front. Ball disappears, and anyway, we're going to have a penalty. The Greeks not too happy with that call at all. And it looks like Peter Akalis is going to go to the penalty box. He's going to go for a cross check. So not what you want if you're a fan of Team Greece. In the final minute of this second period, Czechs with a chance on the power play, and it's been real good. Face-off is going to be to the left of the Greek goaltender. And you can see teams getting a little testy here. I think the feeling out process is officially over. Now we're starting to phase into the dislike process pretty quickly. From the draw, here's the Czechs. Here's a chance. Pass out front off the post. Great shot there. Off the stick of number 68, Jan Bakovsky. Bakovsky coming down the left side. Bakovsky walks out front. He waves at it. Can't get a stick on that one. Great shot there by Bakovsky. An inch to the left, and he would have had himself a goal. Still 25 seconds left. The Czech defenseman looks up at the clock to see what time is left. Here's a long shot off the boards. Shot right on. That one's intercepted in front of the net. Still some time left to go in this first period. Czech Republic certainly not afraid to use the points. Here's a shot on the side. Shoot, scores! What a bullet there by Martin Kruchek. Martin Kruchek on his one-timer side, and that one's gotta hurt the Greeks. The Czech Republic scored their 3rd power play goal of the game and go up by a score of 4-1 on a blast off the stick of Martin Kruchek. And I believe the Czechs know how big that goal was. And if anything, penalties away from the play are going to kill teams. The elite level ball hockey squads, hey, they can do it. The Czechs, the Slovaks, Team Canada, the US, Portugal looked pretty good on the power play today too. So, I mean, these guys can do it. Need to stay out of the box. Back for the 3rd period now. Team Greece with possession, but find themselves in a hole here, down by 3. Pretty good contact there on the boards. Play continues. Greece now behind the net. Need to find a way to get a quick one here, as it's been the Czech Republic's day so far. Here come the Czechs. Over the blue line. Kruchek, the latest goal scorer with the absolute cannon on the power play in the dying seconds of the second period. Greeks going to set up shop now. Wait for their teams to make some wholesale changes. And the Czechs go back to their floating 2-1-2 forecheck. Greece now, they knife the ball into the Czech Republic territory. Ball's taken out. Here come the Czechs. Two players having a little conversation down low. Referee looks at him. Here's a shot right on by the Czechs. Czech Republic players really nifty. They use every bit of space on the floor. Mikhail Pruka then actually used a referee as a screen to get around his player. Nice play there by the Greek defenseman to steal that ball. Long lead pass. Here's Greece. They've got a 2-on-1 opportunity into the slot. Number 21 can't get a stick on a nice defense there by the Czech Republic. And away comes Benedict. Benedict finds Robel. Robel shot right on. Benedict looking for the rebound. Couldn't get to it. And that one steered aside, and away comes Team Greece. So Greece with a 2-on-1. Great defensive play there by the Czech Republic defenseman. Turns it into a 2-on-1 the other way, and a nice save by Vredis in the net. Pass into the neutral zone. Team Greece gain the blue line. Here's Greece. It's Goyas. Makes a cross floor pass. Doesn't go anywhere as Roman Krejci intercepts. Krejci moves it up to his teammate. He loses the ball though. And now given chase by Radim Stempnek. Greece now, opportunity clear. Long lead pass for the Greek forward. Ball comes all the way down the floor, and too bad for the Greek forward. He made a hell of a run trying to pick that one up. But icing will be the call. Early here in this third period, the Czech Republic up by a score of 4-1 over Team Greece. Don't forget, folks, if you're watching, you can reach out to me via Twitter at StevePowerNL. Covering every game here from the 2015 ISBHF World Ball Hockey Championships. And just looking ahead for a second, great game on tap for tonight. We got Slovakia, the defending world champions, going to tangle with Team USA. And from what I've heard around the rink, the USA are a force to be reckoned with at this year's event. Certainly looking to get into medals. I got to think they'd be very disappointed if they don't. But, hey, you got to beat the old boys club of Czech Republic, Canada, and Slovakia. Very, very strong countries here. USA knocking on the door. Team Portugal want to get into that dance. The Greeks here, if they could stay out of the box, actually, a little bit of luck, they'd be around too. So this A pool, I think, is wide open and up for grabs. Really looking forward to that one here tonight. Still in the middle of an entertaining one here. Blast from the point by Greek defenseman Nicholas Teferis. That one comes around as 2-on-1 developing here for the Czechs. And the Czechs just have a knack. They just throw it at the net. And sometimes you say you hope they get a guy. I think they know a guy is going there. They're just looking to find him. Good one-on-one battle down low there. Great play there by Jan Pospisil of the Czech Republic. Pass comes out. Covered up by the Czech defender. Here's a 2-on-1 for the Czechs. Pass comes across. Doesn't quite get there. And the ball comes down low. Goaltender comes out to play the ball. Can't get it. Czechs making some changes here. Nice play there by the Czech player to wait for help to come. Here's a shot short side. Gets deflected high off the glass. Ball comes out in the Czech Republic. Turn it over. Here comes Team Greece. And Romano, unfortunately, lifts that one high over the glass. Face-off will be in the neutral zone. Face-off outside the Greek blue line. Approaching the 1/3 mark of this first period. 4:02 gone. And Greece laid a ball down the floor. Going to go all the way down. No wasting on the call. And the Czech defender had no choice but to get that one because the Greek player was coming. Here's Pruka. Priota moves the ball. Long pass in the neutral zone. Finds the Czech forward. Kruček. Kruček gingerly lifts it in. Greeks are going to take over, though. Ball set up behind the net. Team Greece waiting for some help. Czechs in real good position there. And they cause yet another turnover on the long lead pass. Pruka. Long pass for Neitzel. Neitzel comes across, and here's a chance for the Greeks. They come away with the ball. Ball's dumped in cross corner. First man there is the Czech defenseman, Mikhail Slanik. Slanik sets up shop behind his own net under the watchful eye of Jesse Barbas. Here's Slanik. Long lead pass to Thomas Robel. Robel going to give chase now down in the Greek territory. Goaltender comes out, lays it up on the glass. Picked up by Czech Republic. Jan Bieli down for Strobel. Bieli gives chase now. The ball comes along the wall. Battle for it along the wall as Michael Slanik is going to keep it in for the Czech Republic. Bieli now takes a shot. Comes down low. Czech still with the ball. Great effort there as Thomas Robel comes away with it. Greeks under a little bit of duress here. Probably need to get that ball out, and they do. Smart play there to clear the ball and not go for an icing call. And that's going to make Kudela go back and settle things down for the Czech Republic. Czechs making some wholesale changes here. And the Greeks look to be running out a little bit of gas here. They need something to get them going. A little goal here that is certainly get some spark in their attack. Spacek puts the ball down low for Benedict. Benedict waits for Spacek to come in and help out. Here's Spacek, give and go with Benedict. Benedict brings it to the net. He's upended, no call on the play. Continues, Benedict with a strong move to the net there. Here's Nistis for Greek. Makes a nice pass there, tried to lay it over the blue line for his teammate, couldn't quite get there. And the Czech Republic take over. Team Greece now. No pressure coming out of their own end. George Nistis puts the ball up there. No offsides on the play. Referee was there, said it wasn't so. Net gets knocked off as boring by the Greeks, and the face-off is going to come outside. Just checking in on Twitter here got a tweet from Craig Stoyson. Wants to give a shout out to Stevie Alvo. There it is, Craig, you got it, buddy. And check in on the other side there. We got I believe a B pool game over there between India and Great Britain. Taking place, two arenas here, two beautiful facilities here in Zug too, I gotta say. And India in control with a 7-1 cruising there over Great Britain. Great Britain, a growing nation in ball hockey, and India back in for a first time in a while. Good to see. Great to see these countries with the players from these countries playing in the tournaments. And so many, I believe the rules in the A pool, you're allowed I think it's 3 or 4 or 5 players of heritage status, which means their parents or grandparents had to come from that country. All the other players got to have passports. And in the B pool, I believe for more developing countries, they allow up to maybe 11. But we've actually got guys here. I know Team Hong Kong, a lot of guys from Hong Kong. It's great to see people from all over the world attend this World Championship. And it's good on the ISBHF to have these rules in place. Make sure it's a level and fair playing field for all. In the A pool, the big dogs are at it here now. Team Greece tangling with Team Czech Republic. The Czechs up by a score of 4-1. Halfway through this third period. Czechs now in the offensive zone. Ball comes to the blue line for Ruzicka. Shot, that one's deflected. Over the top of the net. Ball just gets past Kudela. He's got to go all the way down the floor. And we've got a delayed penalty. No, offside. Flooring is waved off. Referee had a little nap there. He left his arm up a little bit too long. And the play continues. Czech Republic knifed the ball through the neutral zone. Here's Robel now. Thomas Robel. He goes in. He's under some duress by the Greek defenseman. Greek defender, Daniel Novus. There, that's Stefanos Gavas giving him a little bit of a tough go. And we've got a Czech player lying on the Greek goaltender. Had my head turned for a second. Not quite sure how he got there. Goaltender seems none the worse for wear. Some words of discussion between the players. Once again, not quite sure if they understand each other, but little pat on the head from the Czech player to the goaltender, letting him know everything's okay. No harm, no foul. And that play will get blown down. Face-off will be in Greek territory. 8:45 gone in this third period. From the draw, back to the point. Ball bounces through. Czechs trying to get a stick on it. Can't do it. Greeks with a chance to clear. Long lob pass in the neutral zone. Real nice play there by Mikhail Slanik of the Czech Republic. Here's Slanik. Slanik's in on loan. Shot, whistles it high over the top of the net. And Slanik would like to have that one back. Czechs now making some changes, holding on. Number 10, Thomas Robel. He's had a strong game here today for Czech. Back to the winger, shot right on. No rebound there. Held on there. And a hot shot comes off the stick of Martin Spacek. But Redisinonis holds on for the Greeks. From the draw. Here's a long shot there by the big defenseman, number 33, Yuri Benedict. Czechs take control now, waiting for some help to come. Back to the point for Priota. Priota, he knifes one through to the net. Down low, not much room there. Greek defenseman really battling hard for position in front. Here's a chance here as Spacek looks to come around. Back to the point for Priota. Ball comes down the road. Benedict takes over. Benedict for Stepanek. Stepanek got Spacek in front. Stepanek elects to go along the back of the net looking for Benedict. This Czech Republic line is really big. Three big boys up front there. And he really worked the ball well down low. Ball gets cleared down the neutral zone, and the Czech Republic forced to go all the way back. Into the final third of this third period now. Team Czech Republic with a 4-1 lead over Team Greece. Long lead pass. Czechs step gingerly into Greek territory. Ball's fired wide. Chance for the Greeks to come away. Ball in the neutral zone now. Greece can't quite get it down. And the Czechs with a chance to go on the attack one more time. Down low, Team Greece content as Barbas to hold the ball along the boards. And face-off will be in Greece territory to the right of the goaltender, Giannis. 10:46 gone to go in the third. Not much happened in this third period. Both teams sort of, I think the Czechs are just sort of running out the clock, and the Greeks, I don't know if they got much left in the tank here. Both teams just sort of going back and forth, not a lot happening. And I guess you don't want to get chippy, and you can't empty the tank this early in the week. So game management certainly comes into play. Czech Republic now content to hold the ball on. It's Nigel, Daniel Nigel. He moves the ball down low. Nicholas Tavares gives the Czech player a hard time for Greek defenseman. Big Nicholas Tavares. Ball comes around now. Czech Republic still holds on, making some changes are the Czechs. Czechs just changed 4 players while they have the ball in the opposition zone. Good battle down low. Both teams. The referee's arm goes up. It'll be interesting to see what the call is there. And I think it's going to the Greek player. He's not happy about that call whatsoever. And the Czech player was just holding the ball along the boards, just holding it. Greek player trying to get the ball, bodied him off, but a little too aggressively in the referee's opinion. So He's going to go to the box for roughing. And he's going to sit. Referee giving him an explanation, though. This is strange. You don't normally see this much conversation between player and official. And the play goes on. Czech Republic going to get their 5th power play opportunity this game. From the draw, here's Jan Bukowski. Little too nifty in front of the net. Bukowski all alone in front. Was looking to just slide it over to Kruchek. Bukowski probably could have taken himself and scored. I guess you can do that when you're up by 3 with 3 odd minutes left. From the draw, back to the point, Priota. He keeps it in, down for Pospisil. Pospisil, down low for Bukowski. Bukowski behind the net for Kruchek, back for Bukowski, down for Kruchek. Kruchek trying to use the net to his favor, moves it back for Bukowski. Out for Priota, another penalty coming up, delayed penalty call against the Greeks. And the Czechs with 6 attackers on the floor, they're going to be content just to let the Greeks touch the ball here and take the 5-on-3 advantage. So for a full minute and 21 seconds, Team Czech Republic going to be on the power play at a 5-on-3 as Peter Carvanaris is going to go to the box. And I didn't see the penalty, but I certainly heard it. It was a slash on that one. All right. Referee had the ball practically knocked out of his hands there. That's funny. And I think he's going to throw to center now for doing that. Can't blame him. From the draw, Czech Republic win it cleanly. Back to the point. Priota. Priota's trying to tee up his man there. Comes back to Priota. Shot. Nice shot block there by the Greek defender. Here's Hudacek. Hudacek moves it out. Back to the point for Priota. Priota comes into Czechs. For some strange reason, only had 4 players on the floor. Now they got the 5 out there. So they'll try the 5-on-3 that they're entitled to. It was a good 20 seconds. They only had 4 runners on the floor. Little disagreement between the players down around the net. And the Greeks just frustrated here. Can't get much going. Need to be careful. You want to run into any suspension trouble in this first game of the event. And we got George Skalos checking in with us all the way from Vancouver. Let's give out a shout out to his bro, Chris Manos. So there you go, George. Great to see. Glad you're enjoying the coverage. And God, I really hope I'm not butchering these poor boys' names too much. I really feel bad about it. I'm going to have to try to get a hold of John Castisas later on and get a little lesson in how to say their last names properly. Greeks doing their best. Czechs a little too strong on this day, though. And going to practically finish this game on the power play, although the Czechs just even it up a little bit as Lucas Hudacek is going to go to the box for 2 minutes. So we'll have some 4-on-3 action for about 51 seconds here. And just having a little cup of coffee here. I got to say, for anybody from North America coming over here, if you drink coffee at Tim Hortons or Starbucks or what have you, coffee here in Europe, to say the least, is different. I like them one small cup of coffee here to about 22 at Tim Hortons. I think it's like drinking liquid nitrogen. I mean, or speed in a bottle, just wow. There's certainly some zip to it. At first I didn't like it. I'm starting to love it now after calling about 38 games of hockey this week. It'll be my new best friend. But I digress. 2 minutes, 26 seconds left to go here in the third period. Czech Republic on the power play, and it wasn't a power play for the Czechs. It was coincidental penalties, so they still are 5-on-3 for the next minute and 18 seconds. Czechs controlling the ball down low. Here's a chance for the Greeks to clear. Can't quite get a stick on it. Czech player wide open the slot. Nice save there by Jonas Fredis. And another penalty going to be coming to the Greeks or the Czechs. Not sure. We'll wait and see what the call is. There's a slashing call been said, and one of those delayed reaction calls. And looks like Paul Barbas, yes sir, the wily veteran, the Greek team, he's going to be going to box, and he's having something to say. And actually, now the Czech gate is open. One of the things at the World Championship events too, the officials, they don't all speak the same language, so certainly some communication issues that they had to work out with the players and themselves. And I guess early in the week is a great time to do it. I tell you what, I'm really looking forward to the end of this week. These ball hockey players over here are of exceptional caliber. The best in the world here this week is fantastic to see. From the draw, Greeks win the faceoff. Chance to clear, get the ball up along the wall, and they do indeed clear it all the way down the floor. 1.5 minutes left, and the team Czech Republic will finish the game indeed on the power play. Greek player leaves the penalty box. Not supposed to happen. And right away they blow it down. I don't believe it's the player's fault. I believe the penalty box attendant told him to leave. He had to because he opened the gate for him. So they'll just drop that again and keep the ball in the offensive zone. Real interesting conversation. If a guy is speaking English to a guy who's speaking Slovak with a guy who speaks German, how does that come out? But you know something? They manage to get it right. They always do. The officials do a great job. And as it is in most cases, they'll get to it. 13:42 gone. Only a minute and 18 left in this one. Czech Republic up by a score of 4-1. Going to be a big one here tonight. Slovakia and the USA set the tangle in their first game of the 2015 World Championships. And gotta say, I'm personally looking forward to that one. Slovaks can always be counted on to have a good team, and the U.S. have certainly come a long way in the last number of years. And they liken themselves to be one of the favorites here, and good on them too. Great bunch of guys from the States. Long way to come over here for this one, but they'll be ready to go. And we see the officials are actually in the scorer's box now. I guess they're looking to see the official game report and find out where guys are. So we're just going to take a little break here and let them sort this thing out. Minute and 18 left to go. 2015 World Ball Hockey Championships live from Zug, Switzerland. So the officials still trying to work things out, and obviously there was an issue with the player leaving the penalty box. Minute and 18 left to go here. This is one of those times where you think, come on, boys, get her done. Let's get the ball dropped. Pantelis checking in with us on Twitter, saying it's a little bump in the road for the Greek team, and Greek ball hockey will win the next game. And looking at the schedule there, Pantelis, I would tend to agree with you, although I tell you what, Bermuda opened a few eyes here last night, and I would think the Greeks certainly do have the skill to beat them, but they better not take them for granted. That's all I can tell you there. So we'll have to wait and see what tomorrow brings for this Greek ball hockey squad. And thanks for checking in with us on Twitter. So I believe George Scott has joined us here in the booth here for the last minute of the game. And George, we've got a delay here. The player left the penalty box he wasn't supposed to, and the officials are having a tough time. I'm pretty sure we can find a solution for world peace before we can get this figured out, as it's been probably a good 5 minutes that we heard. George's been in the other rink all day calling games there, and don't forget, folks, you want to reach out to George. He's available too at Cats Mike Guy. That's CATSMIKEGUY.
I was trying to get the microphone working here. I wasn't sure I was all wired in.
Yeah,
just coming over from the ice arena. India, very strong in the B pool, defeated Great Britain 7-1 in a very lopsided game.
Great Britain, a developing country in ball hockey. Some good leaders, though. I think, you know, they're headed in the right direction. Got a good attitude. They compete. I tell you what, the Great Brits would probably figure this dilemma out with the officials quicker.
You got a long delay here. It's a good thing I need to catch my breath. It's a long walk up those steps to get to this vantage point here in the Bussard Arena.
Well, I tell you what, our next game here starts at 7 o'clock local time, and for you folks listening, we've got about an hour between games, but this is eating into that time. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm a pretty big lad, and tell you what, I might get cranky if I miss dinner. So let's hope this gets straightened out. We're going to take a little break and be right back with the completion of this game. Czech Republic 4, Greece 1. All right, so the penalty gates are closed. The officials still not stood up ready to drop the ball anytime soon. And I tell you what, folks, I'm going to find out what's going on here after, because I'm not a curious guy by nature, but right now I'm curious. I see the referee, one of the referee chiefs for the tournament is actually down in the penalty box, and it looks like we're ready to go. Anyway, both teams well rested after that break, and interesting to see is the face-off is going to be to the right of the Greek goaltender. Face-off won by the Czech Republic. Slanik on the point, moves it across, shot, that one's blocked, and the Greeks will get a chance to put it down the floor. And you notice the goaltender coming out to play the ball as much as possible. Jaroka, probably a byproduct of not facing much any shots this period, wants to get a feel for the ball, keep it on his stick. Czechs gain the blue line with ease. Stepanik playing the point on the power play, regular forward for the Czech Republic. Back to the point. Czechs trying to close up the box. Here's a shot. That one's blocked, goes to the corner. One Greece player back on the floor, and we'll finish this game 5 versus 4 for the Czech Republic. And as we said before, folks, the game is pretty much over, but the Czechs are not going to stop. If they can score another goal, I guarantee you they're going to try. No let up here. 23 seconds left to go here in the hockey game. Czech Republic 4, Greece 1. Coming up next, defending world champions from Slovakia going to tangle with the United States of America, and a little bit of a crowd starting to come into the building. The locals probably sense that that's going to be a pretty big game. And I, for one, I got to be honest with you, as biased it may seem, I really hope Switzerland does well. If nothing else, just to see those great crowds around all the time. A great atmosphere here last night. Here's a long shot on net. Dying seconds of the third period. And that's going to do it from the Brassard Arena. First game in the books in the A-Pool division for Team Czech Republic and Greece. Czechs win 4-1. We'll be back with Slovakia versus the USA. George and I will tag team that one. This is 2015 ISBHF World Ball Hockey Championships from Zug, Switzerland. Thanks for joining us. I'm Steve Power. We'll be back.